and strength to the youth and families served by YSS. This history of giving includes the YSS community-based centers, YSS of Boone County, YSS of Marshall County, YSS of Eastern Story County, YSS, or the Youth and Family Center of Hamilton County, and of course, our Des Moines-based program, Iowa Homeless Youth Centers. When you add up all of the cash gifts, and these aren't grants, this is gifts from private donors, since 1980, which is when we started counting it all, we have raised $24 million in private gifts. Add to that, this is incredible. We're going to get to a total here. Add to that the in-kind gifts. We're now taking ever since we opened we've been getting so many in-kind gifts that then go directly to our kids most often. We only started keeping track of them in 1998, so this is a much bigger figure in reality. But just since 1998, fair market value of those gifts, $4.4 million. Outstanding planned gifts, bequests, people have let us know, and very grateful for it, that were in your wills, another $2 million. You add then the current value of the YSS Foundation, which includes the endowment, which is a permanent fund, and also about $1 million that is board designated. That's almost $3 or $4 million. Then Susie got us started in Endow, Iowa, with the Story County Community Foundation. We needed $5,000 to get that fund started. That's all permanently endowed, and now look at how it has grown. We have the same thing going on in Boone and in Marshall counties, and also we're just starting to get funding from the Hamilton County Foundation. Listed here are all of the campaigns and the leaders of those campaigns, going back to the very first one that was led by Al Stempel, Al Stoll, Anderson Cogshell, and Lee Rosebrook. Some of you will remember those folks. They're all gone. And they paid off the house, the original house that we started, Iowa's first runaway and homeless youth shelter. And that house has grown to, now we're going to have our 27th location at YSS. The opening next fall, Iowa Homeless Youth Centers, is very close to raising $2.8 million. And the new facility is 612 Locust Street. It's on the Skywalk. If anyone had ever told me that way back when we were beginning, very humble, no money. Our first gift was $70 to pay the first month's rent on the drop-in center. Our whole shelter when we started was all volunteers. The food was donated. The food still is donated. It's just incredible when you look back, and it brings tears to my eyes when I do look back, so I don't want to do any more looking back today. But I just want to tell you that all of this was made possible because of the donors and supporters. Total raised to date, $35,293,095. Now, let's hear applause for yourselves for doing this, for the kids of Iowa.